we're going to take away some of the penalty. We're not going to rescind the entire penalty. We're just going to modify the penalty. No, that's not how this works.
Right.
You either give them the penalty or you don't give them the penalty.
No, yeah.
Why are you
I agree.
taking the points away? I don't care if the points aren't going to matter in this. It's just NASCAR needs to, like you said, do away with the appeals panel, and NASCAR just needs to drop the hammer. And if they want to appeal to NASCAR, maybe NASCAR could take a look at it one more time and say, you know what? Now we're not going to do it. This is what you got. You know, we've warned you. It's in the rule book.
Yeah, remember back in the day, and this was brought up, I think, various social media, I'm sure various different podcasts. And I think Blind Spot even said it, where they confiscated the part. Let's say this remote control is illegal. And I'm just going to go widescreen here. This remote control is illegal. And the reason why it's illegal is because the volume button is on the wrong side than the channel button. There's supposed to be channel over here, volume over here. They got it flipped. This is an illegally modified part. Now, obviously, this is just an example, but I'm just going to go ahead and just for the sake of argument say that's what's illegal about this particular part. Now, Preston, I picked up this part from your car, did I not?
Yeah, absolutely. You sure did.
You
caught me.
I caught you. You're going to be fined 150 owner's points, 50 driver's points, which back in the day was a lot.
that would have been a lot back in the day. You are correct.
Or maybe with the old point system, 150 points.
Yeah, because they used to give a lot of points.
Honestly, they give a lot of points, and you could earn that back in a couple of weeks if you try hard enough. And I'm going to put this out here for the whole world to see on this table out here in the garage and say, if you guys are doing this, you best change it right now because we caught one, and if we catch you, we are going to come down harder on you. You have been warned. And crew chiefs, I'm sure Larry McReynolds would admit, like, Jeff Hammond, we need to stop. We need to change some stuff. They're going to catch us.
We need to figure out a different way.
we're doing the exact same thing that they're doing right now. We got to change this. And they're already under a microscope for this particular part. Yeah. They're going to be looking for this particular part. We got to fix this. Get me a legal one. I don't care. Give me a legal one. Yeah. I'm not going to get fined. But NASCAR used to hold their teams accountable. With this appeals panel, this crappy appeals panel, which is new. It's newer.
Mm-hmm.
You used to have to go to the sanctioning body to appeal this.
Oh man, just imagine having to go to the sanctioning
Imagine
body.
Imagine going to Big Bill France, the founder of NASCAR in 1948, and saying, I know this is illegal. And I know this put a bad line on your sport that you created from the ground up, and you built all these racetracks like Daytona, Talladega, Darlington, Martinsville, and you built all these tracks, and you built this product. And I'm so sorry, but if you could find it in your infinite wisdom and your infinite ability to just let us slide on this, give us back our points. You can keep the money. You deserve it. And if you find it in your heart to do that for us, we will be eternally grateful.
You sound like you're going to the Great Oz.
I know. It almost is like that. If you
Matt, no.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your consideration. We'll see you at the track next week, and have a good week. Can you imagine having the balls to do that? Now, I'm sure you could go up there now and go, Mr. Bill Lester, I know this was wrong, but it really hurt our feelings. And if you, you could keep the money for the kids. I don't care. But if you could, the 100 points, that's a bit steep. And Chase Elliott's not even back from injury yet. And our team's just kind of going on Kyle Larson here. And Kyle Larson, he has a history. So, it's like, oh, okay, I'll give you back your points. Don't worry about the money. And if the crew chiefs have one more week of suspension, they'll be back in time after Richmond. You'll be fine. The balls on these people, man. I can't believe it.
I am crying right now. It's so funny. You did a great job with that, by the way. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
That was great.
It's gonna be in our Christmas episode.
I have to admit that was good. That was good. I can't think of it any other way to describe it. I mean,
No, that was perfect.
Come on, man. Like, for real. Like, NASCAR is, they have got to
keep it consistent.
I just don't know what's happening. I don't want to say that the sport is just going down the drain, but like, there's so many things that just have to be figured out again. I think we're just at that point where it's kind of like turning almost like a new leaf. Like, now we're just figuring something out again, and now we're gonna go this whole phase again.
Well, I wouldn't say they're necessarily turning a new leaf.
Well, no,
whatever. But what I will say, there's a lot of hands on that helm of the ship, where there needs to be one set of hands, and that's the owner of NASCAR, Jim France, and he decides where the ship's going to go. Not Steve Phelps, not the sponsors, not the appeals panel, not the team owners, not the drivers, not the crew chiefs. None of those hands need to be on the wheel except one. Now, if you want to make a suggestion, hey, I think this would be beneficial, I'll consider it. But if I don't want to turn the ship in that direction, I'm not going to turn the ship in that direction.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. It's kind of like when your dad is like, hey, Dad, can we go to McDonald's? We'll see. You know, that means a no. You know, I mean, come on, man. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be to the point where we're just one person should run the sport and that's it.
Do away with the appeals panel.
Okay, that's what it really comes down to. Do away with the appeals panel.
Just NASCAR just needs to they need to do what they said they were gonna do.
They need to follow the dadgum rule book.
They need to follow their own rule book. I mean, they can't even follow their own rule book at this point, it seems like.
Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting
a rule book that is out there all the time.
Have you seen enough? Of course you haven't. Make sure to subscribe to Ramblin' About Racin's YouTube channel here and check out more of our videos somewhere over here.